Hello, a second breathing technique video for you. So hopefully you've watched my chilled out breathing. Now that video just goes through the basics of a breathing technique that allows you to stimulate your parasympathetic nervous response, which basically takes you out of fight or flight, suppresses adrenaline. So this next breathing technique is really about distraction, and the distraction is really good for when you are experiencing comfort levels that are getting a bit too intense. Now, if we think about the length of a surge or contraction, they generally last around 60 seconds and they build and grow in their intensity and then drop and fall off again. So this technique really allows you to kind of interrupt that constant rise of the intensity of the contraction before it falls again. So what I want you to do is I want you to breathe in for a defined count. I'm going to say 4 and out for 4. And you need to do that for around 60 seconds. So although the start of your surge and contraction feels quite mild, it grows in intensity quite quickly and then it falls off again. So start this type of breathing as soon as you start feeling the sensation, and then we can really disrupt the wave of that contraction as it rises and falls, okay? Now, if you are a birth partner and you're supporting someone and you're seeing them start a contraction or a surge, you can start doing this breathing with them, okay? Because then we might remind our birthing person that this breathing is going to help them. So this interrupted breathing, surge breathing, wave breathing, contraction breathing, whatever you wish to call it, as I say, is in for the count 4, out for the same count 4. Okay, so it looks quite different to the chilled out breathing. So I'm just going to show you again with my ball. So I'm going to go in for 4 and out for 4. And it looks like this. Feels quite different. I saw an affirmation that was, I can endure anything for 60 seconds. And along with this breathing technique, that will allow you to get through each surge and contraction. And remember, when that contraction has peaked and has fallen down the other side, you're then in a moment and period of rest, which means you can then start your chilled out breathing again and really maximize on stimulating that parasympathetic nervous response to suppress your fight or flight response. Fight or flight has no place for birth when you are trying to birth physiologically. Okay, we are very lucky that we shouldn't be running from saber-toothed cats or running for our life whilst we are in the middle of birthing a baby. So get back to your chilled out breathing, which is in for 4, out for more. And when you feel that surge start to rise again, start to grow and build in your body, you breathe in for 4 and you breathe out for 4. And you breathe in for 4 and you breathe out for 4 for the duration of that surge. And then when the surge finishes and you're at rest, you're in that rest period, you can go back to your chilled out breathing, which is in for 4 and then out through slow, pursed lips for that nice long breath. Okay. The breathing techniques are very simple and they are designed that way because certainly when I was birthing my 2 children, I didn't want to be thinking about what type of breathing do I need to do, what felt instinctive, what felt like it was giving me the maximum amount of benefit. Breathing is good for distraction, breathing is good for stimulating hormones, and breathing is good for getting oxygen into our bodies. So that is the science behind breathing in a particular way. Patterned breathing is proven to help with pain relief and comfort levels. So it's really worth practicing. Okay, maybe next time you feel a Braxton Hicks or you get a twinge or something else, you can start trying to do some of these breathing techniques and practice them. Have your birth partner practice with you so that they recognize when it's important to do this very patterned and ordered breathing. Okay, it's a particular type of breathing, just as if you were training for an event, a sporting event, and you wanted your body to be in peak physical condition. The breathing techniques help you. Okay, thanks very much and enjoy your practice.